Knock Off Nessa, Kaz Barrett, as you can see here. How did this is fantastic. How did it start?
Well, many years ago in 2019, I was in Barrytown and Ruth arrived. She came to turn the lights on. She did.
The Christmas switch on.
The Christmas switch on it was. And no one could see her. 4,000 people turned up. Barrytown only holds about 500 people, to be fair. And I went back to the high street then, because I was working on the high street with adults with learning disabilities, running a cafe there. Yeah. And I decided I'd dress up as Ness, put a shout-out on Facebook for a wig and a top and a leather skirt, and away we went. And from there, it was just exploded.
But had you been impersonating her just for a bit of fun before? Did you know you could do it?
All my friends used to say to me, oh, my God, you're so Ness.
Right.
You're so Ness. if Ruth comes to Barry, met you, she based the character on you. So I was there already, do you know what I mean? All I had to do was put a wig on.
I mean, you've got, if you like, a proper job, haven't you? Because you work with adults with learning disabilities, you foster and still are, aren't you?
Yes, still are. I've got two gents who've been with us for 10 years now, so it's been a beautiful experience and it's really enriched my life, so...
Yeah.
So how much of the week do you spend as Nessa?
Probably 5 days a week.
5 days a week?
Yeah, 5 days a week. At the moment, 7.
Because people have loved it so much, and I guess in a way that's also not just testimony to you, but testimony to how much people love the show. And you take people on tours now as Nessa. What kind of reactions do you get?
Oh, everybody absolutely adores it. They're all super fans. They all come from all over the world. Yeah. We've had people from Hawaii come on the tours, and I'm like, Hawaii, are you here? This is Barry Island. Do you know what I mean? And it's a bit... OK. We have our biggest... the biggest supporters of Gavin and Stacy are literally the Australians. They absolutely adore it. Yeah, more Aussies than anything else.
The thing is, you see, if I didn't know you existed as you, and I bumped into you as Nessa in Barry, I would think it was her.
Thanks,
I mean, I really would. And I would think, oh God, she's actually, you know, maybe, are they filming here today? What are they doing? And wasn't there was it a lovely lady? Was she 91?
She was 92, yeah.
She was desperate to meet Nessa, so you actually stayed in character for her.
I did. I was actually doing a gig. I was in Barbados, which is a local gift shop.
Barbados?
Yeah, Barbados.
What's Barbados?
Barbados is a local gift shop that is on High Street, yeah.
Brilliant.
And it does all the Gavin and Stacy memorabilia and stuff. And I was doing a little gig for them, and she got out of the car, came over with a daughter, and she was shaking and crying. And she was just really, really overwhelmed because it was on her bucket list to meet Nessa. Wow. And her daughter was winking at me as if to say, please don't
give
come
it
out
away.
of
Don't spoil it, yeah.
And her husband was in the car as well. He was also 92, but he couldn't get out of the car. He was that frail. But it turned out that she had terminal cancer as well, so it was on her bucket list to meet Ness or Ruth beforehand. And I had a message from her daughter 2 days ago to say she's still hanging on and she can't wait for the Christmas special.
Good for you.
Isn't that brilliant?
Yeah, it gives me goosebumps, to be fair.
I bet it does.
Yeah.
I bet it does, but it's so rewarding.
Yeah.
And without this show, your world would be very different, wouldn't it?
It really would. It really, really would. And I mean, and that's testimony to Ruth and James, for they created something so magical that's going to live on for years and years.
I'm just going to slip into character now.
OK.
Didn't you used to be our nanny for me and Judy?
That's right, Rich, I did.
Yeah, right.
I thought you might have forgotten me, to be fair. We spent many an afternoon making
No, the kids were pretty
together.
small then, weren't they, Jack and Chloe?
They were, yeah.
How did it go? Can you remember?
Yeah, it was many days in bed together, and you do your Ali G. Yeah.
By the way, if you're wondering if you slipped into the Twilight Zone, that is a section in Gavin and Stacey,
episode 2, wasn't it?
Episode 2,
they pretended that she'd been our nanny in Manchester.
Yeah, they
Things
did.
happened that shouldn't have happened.
You're a naughty boy, Rich. That's why you are. You're a naughty boy.
I love it. So, look, what do you want to happen on the Christmas special? What do you want to happen to your character?
For the character, for Ness, I hope that she gets a happy ending. Yeah. But I don't think she will.
You don't?
No. Oh. I don't think she will, because it ain't broke. Don't fix it. I think she only asked him to marry her because she panicked because he was going to marry Sonia.
Oh, that's interesting.
That's my take on it, but I could be completely wrong.
OK.
I don't know.
I just don't want to stop talking to you because it's like being with Nessa. It's so brilliant.
Well, the thing is, you don't have to put the accent on.
No.
Because you've got that.
I'm there already.
It's the authentic accent. Well, look, it's fantastic to meet you. And the thing is, although, you know, you have a laugh, and everybody over there has a laugh, you also, as we've just heard, you do a lot of good. and you make a difference to people.
I do a lot of charity work as well.
Do.
Yeah,
I
I
know you do.
enjoy.
A great deal.
I love to give back as well because the character is so immense and iconic.
Yeah.
Like I said, they created something amazing.
It's lovely to meet you.
And
It really is.
We're shaking hands now, are we, Rich?
Yeah.
Now, after everything we've been through.
Jack and Chloe send their love, all right?
Tell them I do back, all right?
I don't want this to stop.
Tidy.